All right, good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name is Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a Forex trader here to help you understand the market through an Elliott wave lens. I'm an Elliott wave trader. I look at the market through a wave structure analysis, and what we do is we just look for patterns of 5s and 3s, basically. That's what Elliott did. Put those together in known patterns and then see if we can figure out where price might be heading. Now, what I'm about to share with you isn't financial advice. It's not even trading advice. Simply giving you the Elliott wave piece of your technical analysis that you might be missing. You may not know Elliott wave or know how to apply the rules very well. I've been doing it for years, and so I'm just going to offer my take on that. You can add it to whatever TA you have. So with that being said, let's jump into the market. We're going to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum this morning and see what's going on. Okay. All right, let's jump in. This range right now is rather difficult. Let's zoom out and just look at some possibilities on the macro scale here of this particular wave. What could be taking place here is that what I believe, my primary count, without going into all the different counts that I could possibly have, my primary count is that this is an A, B, and the C wave finished right here. And for those of you that know Elliott wave and understand Elliott principles, that you'll understand that the C wave has 5 waves in it, and so we can find those 5 waves in it. 1, 2, 3. There's 4, and then 5, like that. So that's the way I would count that. That's the way I would think about that particular wave. Now, what do we have forming after that? Well, we generally have right now what looks to be a flat, but guys, I'm not so convinced. But it's got a flat is an ABC with a 3, 3, 5 count. Each wave is a 3, and then a 3, and then a 5. And that looks to be the count of this, and that's the pretty obvious move of what we're dealing with right now. It's a 3, 3, 5 flat. Let me pull the fibs here. You'll notice that we have come up to what I call in the Elliott wave world, at least what we call the corrective window. What I call it, the corrective pocket or the corrective window there. What it is between the 1-to-1 and the 1-6-1-8 corrective waves, waves that are only 3 waves, which would imply a downward move afterwards. Okay, come between the 1-to-1 and the 1-6-1-8. Okay. And so that's exactly what you have here. You have a wave here that has got hyperextended on the RSI, very, very much extended because all of this was so sideways so long. This move here was very extended compared to that, and that's what the RSI does. So we're very oversold, or overbought, I should say, in this area on the chart. Now, what you also have is the question we have to answer is, do we have 5 finished waves here in this for the C leg, for this flat to be playing out? And so what we'd have to do is we'd have to zoom in on a smaller time frame and see if we can see 5 waves here. Okay, but generally speaking, we got a 3-wave shape that comes to a corrective fib. Now, to be honest with you, it's too easy, and I have this red alert going off in my mind because the market tends to give you a look of something, but when it looks too good, like this is looking too good, I don't know, guys. I tend to question whether that's actually the count at all. So this is one of my counts. I'm going to show you a couple of counts, so you hang in there after I deal with this count and talk about where we might go if this count is correct. I want to give you a couple of what I really think is happening here. So let's we'll dive into that in just a moment. But for this ABC to be happening, we need 5 waves in C. So let's zoom into the 15-minute time frame. Let's look at this run up on the 15-minute time frame and see if we have 5 waves finished. And so now this is a tough wave to count. There's no doubt about it. It is a tough little wave to count. Let me show you why. The 1-2 isn't so clear. Is the 1-2 down here, or is the 1-2 right here? 1 and then 2, some kind of a sideways WXY there. I'm going to say that's the 1-2 like that. Okay. Then I'm going to say all of this is the 3rd wave. The 4th wave stops right there. I've got a flat right here. So that's 4. And then we're putting in the 5th wave. That probably we're still working on the subwaves of the 5th wave. That's my take on it for now. I've got another possibility with that, and before I get to the other possibility, the idea here is that we need the fifth wave of the fifth wave to finish. Okay, so that's something I'm watching. Now, zoom out just a little bit. You'll notice that there's a key level that we have bounced off of right there, guys, right there. If we break through that, it's going to tend to want to take price up. There's a bunch of stop orders, guys. There are a bunch of stops right up here. Who has their stops there? Anybody that was going short in these regions here, they're putting their stops up here probably. So there's probably a lot of liquidity up here where people are willing buyers. Okay, there are breakout traders that are still waiting to go long. They're waiting for this level to get broken because there's clear skies and no resistance here. So we got breakout traders that want to buy in this range here. Okay, and we also have people short stops that need longs or buying to close that position. So with that said. Three waves are up here. It could get extended even more into a larger wave than that. But if it breaks this level, we're gonna look for an extended wave here. That could even get more extended up to here. So we don't know here. So this is a big question mark area right now. And the market is kind of consolidating in kind of a very, very weird way. So it's making it hard to know exactly what the market wants to do right at this key level. It's playing around and consolidating, right here at this level. Don't think that that's not intentional. It certainly is. Certainly is intentional. Now, with all that said, we're the question mark is, do we have 5 finished waves? Well, what I was showing you here with the liquidity is that if we have one more wave to the upside from here, this might get extended, an extended fifth wave. But yes, this could be the fifth wave what we're looking for, but it might not be. Let me show you another potential idea. Again, all of these are just ideas. I don't based on wave structure. I don't know what the market's going to do. I do have a bias, and I will tell you what my bias is, but I don't know exactly, especially these small time frame moves on the 15-minute chart. It's impossible to know. But here's another idea for you, that we have a 3-wave move down. This is actually a 3-wave move up, and now we're working on a 3-wave move to the downside. And so, or not a 3-wave move, we might be working on a 5-wave move to the downside here to make a larger flat. And what this would be, basically, if that happened, this would be a larger 4th wave. And then we would go up for the 5th wave. And that makes sense from a market maker standpoint, or those who would fake out the market. Basically, we're playing around here. Everybody's expecting it to go up and break. It only fakes out to that region here. Comes down here, fakes to the downside. Everybody's thinking short because it's going to come down. This kind of wave would be a volatile, fast wave. So it would come down very quickly, fake everybody out, come down to this region or this region here, and then head back up for a 5th wave, and it'd probably be a pretty quick wave to the upside. So that's another possibility, and that would give us our 5-wave shape as well on Bitcoin. So that'd be another idea. So those are 2 ideas I'm watching for, guys. But at the end of the day, I'm personally looking in the immediate term for one more wave to the upside, whether we get it right here or we come down first and we get it right there. But I'm personally looking for that final wave to the upside, to where we break that liquidity zone that I just showed you, and we take out those stops. Once that happens, we're probably going to fall away from that. What are the ideas beyond that wave if it goes up and does this? Well, we got a couple of ideas. I've got a really, really bullish idea, and I've got 2 bearish ideas. One semi-bearish and one death to Bitcoin count. So let's talk about those. All right, so the really bullish idea is actually that this is actually, instead of an AB, it's a 1-2. Now, what I have to do in order to do that is I have to really finagle my count, which I'm not going to do, but I can finagle this down here with some decent Elliott wave application and call this a 1 and a 2, okay? And then what could be coming is a gigantic, really, really big 3rd wave. that we'd be looking for something like this. 1, 2, 3 is going to get up here, guys, okay? 4 and 5, okay? Actually, it might even get higher depending on what this wave is right here. We're talking major bull moon boy count right there, okay? That's what that is. We'd get a pullback, another wave. That would be the subwave count. So basically what this is right here is the first wave of the third wave. We'd get a pullback, okay, and then up we go. Now, again, I believe we're going to get this fifth wave to the upside. That's the way it's looking to me. But chances, I mean, and other ideas is that we could simply come down for that same correction and still go up. So again, the small time frames, hard to know, hard to be exact with, and people are going to say Jim always gets it wrong. You know why people think I get it wrong a lot is because I spend a lot of time talking about the small time frames. So anyway, small time frames are hard to predict, and not many guys spend a lot of time talking about it. But to be honest with you, it's going to help you. Me talking about those small time frames is going to help you in your trading more than just talking about the macro count of where I think we're going. But that being said, I could play it safe every video, just talk about the macro count and have a really good track record. In fact, my macro observations are, I do have a very good record for that. But that being said, as far as this micro count is concerned, what I'm calling for right now is maybe a move down and then a fifth wave to the upside to break this liquidity zone, and then a rejection off of it with 3 waves. That's a possibility. Okay, we could simply go up from here, break that liquidity zone here, collect those stops, reject off of it for 3 waves again like that. Okay, or we may not get that. We may not get that wave at all. We just come down for 3 waves now. Okay, or actually, this is the beginning of that 3-wave move. We come down for another wave like that, and then we just head on up like that. So there's 3 different ways I can see the wave structure happening in this region. Okay, so I don't know which of those is going to happen, but you get the general idea that once this wave is finished, whenever it's finished, once this wave gets finished, I will look for a downward move, whether we get it now, or we get another wave up and then down, or we get this, then up, then down. I'm looking for any one of those 3 scenarios. I don't know which. I'm personally trading small time frames, so I'm trading within that junk, having some fun with that. All right, $100 here, $50 there, a couple $100, if the market gives it to me. Just scalping this area while it's doing the junk that it's doing. All right. Okay, let me take a little drink here. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, I don't edit my videos, guys. I don't have time to. I barely have time to get the videos out to you. So anyway, if you like the videos, and make sure you smash that like button for me and show love in the comments if you would right now. I'm not finished. I've got more to share. So let me explain to you that I've just given you the ultra bull moon boy count. Let me give you the bearish counts that one not so bearish count and one death to Bitcoin count. Okay, so here's the not so bearish count. Now I've just talked about this wave, and we're looking for this wave to finish. Okay, looking for this wave to finish. So whenever it finishes that 5th wave, if it needs that 5th wave, one count may be that we get a 3-wave move to the downside. Instead of going down really far, okay, we just get a 3-wave correction like that, something like that. It'll be a different shape than that, but it'll be 3 waves that you can see. Much like this is 3 waves, okay? We'll get a 3-wave count down to the downside, followed by a volatile 5th wave, and we'll get this as a flat. And this will be A, and this will be B, and then we're looking for C. Or this will be W, this will be X, and we're looking for Y, which would be 3 waves to the downside again. Okay, now that's a semi-bearish count, okay, because it's looking for upside first. Okay, we're looking for upside before we go down, and that's going to give us some bullishness here. Okay, so it's a semi-bear count. All right, now let's talk about death to Bitcoin. Death to Bitcoin count says that this wasn't an ABC, but this is actually 1, 2. This is 3 right here. Okay, and this is the fourth wave. This flat is the fourth wave. We still need the fifth wave. Okay, now what that means is once that fifth wave plays out, okay, it's probably going to come down to 20 to 23K. Okay, high likelihood it bounces off the top of the all-time high of 2017, 20,000. But it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to go that low. But we get a fifth wave regardless. Once that fifth wave is complete, we would expect a 3-wave pullback. And guys, we expect another 5-wave move to the downside. Talking $6,000 to $2,000. Okay, that's the death to Bitcoin count. I do not believe that count. I don't like that count. That is not my number one count. But nevertheless, that is a scary count. All right, so there you go, guys. There is the analysis for Bitcoin. Really, Ethereum is going to be much the same options, much the same possibilities. Okay. Do I know what's going to happen? No, and I'm not here telling you what I think is definitely going to happen. I'm telling you that what wave structures I see. I'm applying Elliott wave theory and showing you the different wave structures that could possibly take place following this. I'm not just drawing lines on the chart. Sometimes people think, oh, anybody could draw squiggles on the chart. Well, actually, no. I'm drawing squiggles on the chart based on Elliott wave theory. Okay, so if this is 3 waves, we could get a wave like that for a fifth wave. Okay, if this is 3 waves, we could get a wave like this. Okay, if this is 3 waves, we could get a wave like this. Straight up. However, if my Ultra Moon Boy count is correct, this is a 1, 2, then we're looking to do this. And that's the Ultra Moon Boy count. Some kind of a impulse to the upside like that. All right, guys, there it is. There's the analysis. Take a peek at Ethereum. Same thing, guys. Same thing. I don't know what this is going to do in the short term, whether this was the top of our wave right here or whether we have one more hit to go. My guess is that we have one more take to go. My main count of this wave is 1, 2. This is all 3. That's 4. And we're working on the fifth wave. That's kind of my idea. Now, we may have a little bit more of the fourth wave to finish before the fifth wave is concerned. In other words, I don't know. This could be doing something like this and then up. So that's the part I don't know. But I kind of believe we have this fifth wave to go. It's going to come and take out this liquidity. Now, again, the same ideas are at stake. Okay, we got the bullish and the bearish counts, right? The bullish count says, hey guys, this is a 1, 2. That's a 1, 2. This is a 1, 2, and this is getting ready to fly. Okay, over the next months, we're gonna fly. We're going up. We're going up so fast and so hard. Okay, that's the Ultra Moon Boy count. If this is simply a flat right here, okay, then we're just going to take out this liquidity. Shoot, Ethereum can come up and take out this liquidity up here. So that's a possibility here. Could get an extended fifth wave that gets us up here. And that would be a flat as well. And what that does is, yeah, right there. And then we could get another fifth wave to the downside. I don't like that count at all, to be honest with you. I don't like the symmetry of that. To be honest with you, I tend to be on the Moon Boy side of things right now. Or the slightly bear side, which has us going up. I see us most likely going up in some fashion. Okay, whether we go up really impulsively here or we go up correctively like this, and then come back down. So, but I tend to see us going up in some fashion over the next several months. That doesn't mean we're not going to get pullbacks. You see these pullbacks on the chart that could come back down to $2,000. It could come back down, even deeper than that. But this is looking fairly, to the upside to me. That's my bias. That's my take on it for now. Unless I see something in the chart as it comes, as it's created, that makes me think. Something different. All right, guys, there you go. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Don't forget to show the love and smash those likes. And hey, I've got 8180, and I've been sitting there 8180 subscribers, something like that. I've been sitting there for quite a while. If you've been a watcher and you're not a subscriber, man, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. That would, I don't know, just boost the YouTube algorithm and help me out a little bit. So I'd appreciate that. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Hope those ideas give you something to think about. Until the next video, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.